it might be coming out of your ears on the importance or the relevance of Vidarbha, and why not? Because 62 of the 288 assembly seats in the state of Maharashtra come right from this particular region. It's not incorrect to say, we've just come fresh out of American elections, that if there is a swing region, then it is the Vidarbha region. It could practically make or break for any political outfit or any alliance, be it the Mahayuti or the Mahavikas Aghadi, where this election comes into question. Well, with that, allow me to take you through the headlines. Prime Minister Modi's big caste attack at Congress, says Congress wants to divide the society, claims Nehru, Rajiv and Indira opposed reservation.
नेहरू जी अड़े हुए थे कि किसी भी कीमत पर दलितों, पिछड़ों, आदिवासियों को आरक्षण नहीं दिया जाएगा.
Prime Minister's big Hindu unity pitch in poll-bound Maharashtra, says एक है तो safe है.
एक है तो हमें एकजुट रहकर कांग्रेस के खतरनाक खेल को नाकाम करना है.
BJP ally Ajit Pawar's outsider attack on Yogi, says outsiders bring the idea and give slogans. Ajit Pawar attacks Yogi's "Batenge to Katenge" cry. Mahayuti split over Nawab Malik. BJP Sena see red over Nawab Malik. Defiant Ajit Pawar campaigns for him. Fadnavis calls ally Ajit Pawar confused. Chief Minister Suku's samosa goes missing and a CID probe is lodged. Himachal CID probes missing samosas. BJP hits out with misplaced priorities attack. Supreme Court overrules 1967 judgment denying minority status to AMU. Supreme Court reopens AMU minority status debate, refers AMU minority status case to new bench. Two terrorists killed in encounter in Jammu and Kashmir Sopore in counter-terror operations. Arms and ammunition recovered. All right, our top focus comes in, viewers, from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It's thought that things went down very tamely with Omar Abdullah taking oath. Well, once the assembly got into session, fireworks, this time around over the demand for restoration of Article 370. Well, how it all planned out, just take a look. Prime Minister Modi responded by criticizing the India bloc, asserting that Article 370 is history, emphasizing that no one can touch Kashmir as long as he is in power, and accusing Congress of harboring separatist and pro-Pakistan ideology. Now, this statement comes after Chief Minister Omar Abdullah stated that they have been cheated by the government. He reaffirmed his commitment to restoring Article 370 and 35A as promised during the election campaigns. Just like yesterday, a brawl broke out in the assembly as opposition leaders protested against Omar's statement. Marshals had to intervene and then escort the opposition members, largely from the Bharatiya Janata Party, out.
आजादी के 75 साल बाद जम्मू कश्मीर में बाबा साहब का संविधान लागू हुआ है, लेकिन ये कांग्रेस और उसके साथियों को ये बर्दाश्त नहीं हो रहा है. मैं कांग्रेस और यहां अघाड़ी वाले लोगों से कहना चाहता हूं, पाकिस्तान के एजेंडे को देश में बढ़ावा देने की कोशिश मत करो. कश्मीर को लेकर अलगाववादियों की भाषा मत बोलो. याद रखो, तुम्हारे ये मंसूबे कामयाब नहीं होंगे। और जब तक मोदी पर जनता जनार्दन का आशीर्वाद है, कांग्रेस वाले तुम कश्मीर में कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे। कश्मीर में आप केवल और केवल बाबा साहब आंबेडकर का संविधान ही चलेगा। ये मोदी का फैसला है। दुनिया की कोई ताकत अब कश्मीर में आर्टिकल 370 की वापसी नहीं करा सकती।
अभी कश्मीर की असेंबली में मीटिंग हुई नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के साथ। कांग्रेस पार्टी ने भी एक रेजोल्यूशन किया कि धारा 370 वापस लाइए। ये कश्मीर जो है भारत का अभिन्न अंग नहीं है। मैं आज संभाजी महाराज की भूमि पर कहकर जाता हूं, मेरी बात मानिएगा शरद पवार साहब, आपकी 4 पुश्तें भी आएगी, धारा 370 हम वापिस नहीं आने देंगे।
हम चाहते थे असेंबली से ऐसी आवाज आए जो मरकज को कल मजबूर करे हमसे बात करने के लिए, जो कल को मरकज नजरअंदाज ना कर सके। और वो आवाज आपकी कल असेंबली ने बुलंद करके वो रेजोल्यूशन पास करके दुनिया को बताया कि हम क्या चाहते हैं और क्या हासिल करके रहेंगे।
पार्लियामेंट का अपमान किया गया है, ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया का अपमान कांग्रेस और नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ने जम्मू कश्मीर की विधानसभा में किया है। जब तक नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस और कांग्रेस की सरकार माफी नहीं मांगेगी, तब तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधानसभा को नहीं चलने देगी। किसी सूरत में भी हम कांग्रेस और नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के इस राष्ट्रद्रोही एजेंडे को लागू नहीं होने देंगे।
कल जिस प्रकार से मार्शल्स ने स्पीकर की डायरेक्शन पे हमारे ऑनरेबल एमएलएज के साथ मैन हैंडलिंग की, उस पर हम डिबेट चाह रहे थे। उन्होंने आज दोबारा मार्शल्स का यूज करके सबको बाहर किया। अब हम यहाँ पे धरने पे बैठे हैं, हम पैरेलल असेंबली यहाँ पे चलाएंगे। आप हमें इसको कवर कीजिए। ये एक पैरेलल असेंबली है यहाँ पे बाहर, जो इस स्पीकर के विरोध में।
He joins us with the very latest right now. Mir, with what I was mentioning, one thought everything had gone down tamely with Omar Abdullah taking oath as the new chief minister. The fireworks have only just started where the Kashmir Assembly is concerned, and understandably now one understands on why Congress didn't want to join the government but only giving outside support.
Yes, Preeti. In fact, we discussed at that time what really led to the Congress not joining the government and supporting it from outside. This is exactly why they did it, because this is a very controversial issue and it's not dead and buried in any sense of the word. This is a hot political issue, and its resonance it's being felt across the country, especially when you have two big elections coming up and the BJP top leaders using this opportunity to corner the Congress, because Congress is an alliance partner, and on this it has been saying that the final verdict of the Supreme Court is acceptable to it. But how come this resolution has come from its coalition partner, and where does the Congress stand on it? So this exactly is the issue on which the BJP is now trying to corner the Congress and use it for their political advantage, vote advantage, as far as Maharashtra and Jharkhand is concerned. Jammu and Kashmir Assembly turned into, in fact, a wrestling ring since the last 3 days. Free for all, abuses, unparliamentary, everything that these MLAs did in the last some days, be it BJP, National Conference, PDP, everyone really came into it, and everyone is seeing this as an issue to extract political mileage. So 370 is the issue, and it's not dying down anytime soon, considering the positioning these parties have taken on this in the last 3 days. Preeti?
All right, Mir, appreciate you joining us. We're going to come back to you for more updates. Let's quickly move on now to the battleground state of Kerala. Actually, not really a battleground state, but important by-polls taking place where Kerala is concerned.
Presented by Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat.
Co-presented by Aapka Joy, Bharat Ka Joy, Joy e-bike.
All right, a massive political showdown erupting on the high-profile Wayanad seat, primarily because, of course, Priyanka Gandhi on a Congress ticket from Wayanad, replacing her brother who gave up the seat for Raebareli. And in the midst of it, you have now the left government coming in, attacking the Congress full-on, stating that Priyanka Gandhi is running for elections with the support of the Jamaat-e-Islami. One would have thought this would have come from the Bharatiya Janata Party, but not quite. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan levelled these charges against Priyanka Gandhi. Attacking the Congress, Vijayan stated that by-polls have exposed the Congress party's secular mask completely. Continuing his attack, Vijayan said that the country's democracy isn't important for Jamaat. Vijayan's comments comes days after Jamaat-e-Islami extended its support to Priyanka Gandhi.
How else can somebody like Priyanka Gandhi, who has not done any work in her life, who does not know Malayalam and who's an outsider completely from Wayanad, she does not even know what the problems of the people of Wayanad are. What confidence does she have to come to Wayanad and seek an election after 5 years? Her brother, who represented Wayanad, did nothing for Wayanad. We have to work hard to earn the trust of people, and then you have Priyanka Gandhi parachuting from nowhere, having done nothing, with no accomplishments, doesn't even know the language or the problems of the people of Wayanad. It is only because she knows that she is going to get the support, blind support of this one community.
In Kerala, especially in Wayanad, Congress is playing a different kind of politics. You know, appeasing outfits like Jamaat-e-Islami on one side and RSS-like outfits on the other side. In fact, you know, Priyanka's entry to Wayanad by contesting this by-election is not at all, relevant in the given Indian political situation. For example, it is an attempt to make the third one in the family to a member of parliament. Already the mother is in parliament and the brother is in parliament, and this is the attempt to make the other one, the last one in the family, to a member of parliament. So, actually, do we require this? Will it strengthen Congress party and the Indian politics? This is the pertinent question, $1 million question. Then to this question, Congress party is not answering.
അവരെവിടെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി നിർത്തേണ്ട യാതൊരു കാര്യവും കോൺഗ്രസിന് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. അവരെ നിർത്തേണ്ടത് ഇന്ത്യ ബെൽറ്റിൽ ഫാസിസ്റ്റ് ശക്തികൾക്ക് അതിനെ പോരടിക്കേണ്ട സ്ഥലത്തേക്കാണ് മത്സരിക്കേണ്ടത്. അവരെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് നിർത്തിയുടെ സെക്യുലർ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ശക്തികൾ ശക്തമായ സ്ഥലത്ത് മത്സരിപ്പിക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. അത് അവരോട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന കൊടും തെറ്റാണ് അവർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. അവർക്കും മനസ്സിലായിട്ടുണ്ട്. കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അത്ര എളുപ്പത്തിൽ അങ്ങനെ ജയിച്ചു പോകാൻ പറ്റിയത് ജനങ്ങൾ അങ്ങനെയല്ല, ജനങ്ങൾ മാറ്റത്തിന് തയ്യാറായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
All right, from Kerala, let's move on to the state of Himachal Pradesh and a fascinating story of the curious case of the missing samosas which were ordered for none else but the Chief Minister, Sukhwinder Sukhu. Well, the latest that is coming in is that a CID probe has now been ordered to trace on who ate the Himachal Chief Minister's samosa. Kid you not. You know, one would have thought the story is just hearsay or a joke, but not really. This actually happened. CID a probe was ordered after 3 boxes of samosas, which were ordered for Himachal CM from a 5-star hotel, were mistakenly served to his staff on the 21st October. All this happened due to the lack of coordination between sub-inspector and an ASI who were tasked to get these refreshments. And what is even more shocking, the CID, while ordering a probe, called the missing samosas case as an anti-government act. BJP slammed Sukhu Sarkar for misplaced priorities. On the other hand, you've had a Sukhwinder Sukhu who says that he doesn't even eat samosas.
बचकाना बात है और मेरे को तो ये बात पता भी नहीं है और मुख्यमंत्री जी को ये पता होना चाहिए. वो डीजीपी ने क्लैरिफिकेशन दे दी है और अच्छी बात है कि इतनी बड़ी न्यूज़ बना रहे हैं आप उसको. तो मुझे लगता है कि आप लोग उसकी सत्यता में जाइए। इस बारे में अब कौन क्या कर रहा है उसके बारे में इतनी बातों में गहराई से कोई जाता नहीं है।
इसीलिए आपके स्पष्टीकरण की भी जरूरत थी। और ये भी कहा जा रहा है लगातार कि सीआईडी ने पड़ताल की उस पूरे मसले की और कहा गया कि ये एंटी गवर्नमेंट है कि जो सीएम साहब के लिए समोसे आने थे वो सिक्योरिटी ने खा लिए। तो थोड़ा सा हास्यास्पद भी हो जाता है कि इतने जो मसले हैं।
मैं तो समोसे खाता ही
समोसे की क्या बात, आप खाते ही नहीं है समोसा?
हाँ, मैं समोसा खाता नहीं क्योंकि मेरी थोड़ी हेल्थ इश्यूज है, इसलिए मैं तो खाता नहीं। लेकिन आप पूछ रहे हैं तो मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि पिछले जब से हमारी सरकार को गिराने की कोशिश की गई थी ऑपरेशन लोटस के बाद से, उसके बाद से हमारी जो 40 सीटें आई है, दिल्ली में हमारी बहुत चर्चा होती है, हिमाचल प्रदेश के में कम चर्चा होती है। तो मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्यों इस प्रकार की बात है। हमें तो अपने प्रदेश में हिमाचल ही एक पूरे देश का एक ऐसा राज्य जिसने 1 महीने में 2 सैलरीज दी है और 4% डीए दिया है। तो मेरा ये मानना है कि हम तो वैसे राजनीति परमाणु से ऊपर की करते हैं चंडीगढ़ के, लेकिन ये दिल्ली में मैं जब भी आता हूँ कोई ना कोई बात आप
समोसे का किस्सा क्या है फिर?
ये आपको पता होगा।
ये डल मैटर सीआईडी का हम उसको देखेंगे, हम भविष्य में इसको देखेंगे क्योंकि ये मेरा महकमा है, मुझे इसको हैंडल करना है। चैलेंज आया है तो इसको पता करेंगे, बट ये इसको गलत है कि इसको बात को एस्केलेट किया जाए और पॉलिटिसाइज किया जाए। कोई इंक्वायरी नहीं ऑर्डर हुई है, कोई नोटिस नहीं जारी किया, कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन कॉल नहीं किया, किसी के खिलाफ कार्रवाई करने की कोई भी हमारी मंशा भी नहीं है।
ये बिल्कुल गलत प्रचार हो रहा है। कोई इस तरह की सीआईडी जांच का कोई विषय नहीं है। ये फंक्शन था पुलिस विभाग का और सीआईडी विंग का, जिसमें माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी चीफ गेस्ट के तौर पे उस फंक्शन में गए थे। वहाँ उन्होंने, आप सभी जानते हैं, प्रदेशवासी भी जानते हैं कि माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी बाहर इस तरह की चीज़ें नहीं खाते अपने हेल्थ इश्यूज़ को लेके। अब ये रिफ्रेशमेंट के मामले को इस तरह से तुल देना और गलत तरीके से इसके पीछे ये प्रचार करना कि कोई सीआईडी इंक्वायरी इसमें इनिशिएट की गई है, ये बिल्कुल गलत है। ये केवल डिपार्टमेंट का अपना अंदरूनी मामला है।
इस घटना से हिमाचल प्रदेश के अधिकारियों कर्मचारियों में तालमेल की कमी और लापरवाही तो उजागर होती ही है, बल्कि अनेक प्रश्न भी खड़े होते हैं। हिमाचल प्रदेश का सीआईडी विभाग हिमाचल प्रदेश के अंदर असामाजिक और आपराधिक तत्वों की गतिविधियों को रोकने के लिए कदम उठाने में नाकाम है, परंतु मुख्यमंत्री तक समोसे नहीं पहुंचे इस घटना की जांच करने के लिए सक्षम है। ये हालात आज हिमाचल सरकार के हैं। ऐसा व्यवस्था परिवर्तन इस हिमाचल सरकार के समय हुआ है, जिसके कारण यह सरकार आए दिन जनता के बीच हास्य का पात्र बन गई है।
Politics viewers, it is truly the theatre of the absurd. But let's quickly move on right now. And the latest that is coming in terms of pollution, which is a serious crisis facing the national capital, not just where the AQI index is concerned or the air quality, but also the deteriorating quality of the waters of the river Yamuna, especially during the time of Chhat. India today took samples from the river Yamuna from various points, and this is what we found.
A lifeline for thousands in Delhi. The Yamuna River has increasingly become a source of concern, especially during the auspicious Chhat Puja week. Even the Delhi High Court on Wednesday said it cannot allow puja rituals along the banks as the river was highly polluted and that the devotees will fall sick. As the faithful prepare to take the holy dip, concerns over alarming pollution levels in the river water are rising. India today decided to conduct a safety check on the quality of Yamuna water with the help of the Sri Ram Institute.
We're at Wazirabad right now. This is our first point from where we will be picking up the sample of Yamuna that will then be sent for test. So he'll now be actually putting this depth sample in the Yamuna to collect the water sample that will now be sent in for testing to the Sri Ram Institute.
Each parameter tells us about the state of Yamuna's health. For example, the pH levels measure how acidic or alkaline the water is, with an ideal pH range for safe water being between 6.5 and 8.5. Color and odor are very obvious indicators of contamination. Clear, odorless water is typically safer. We're now at the ITO barrage in the heart of Delhi, where the water quality often changes due to untreated sewage flowing in. We're measuring the water's electrical conductivity that helps gauge the presence of dissolved salts. The lab experts also check for turbidity, or the cloudiness of water. The samples are sealed and stored in an ice box to maintain integrity.
We've already collected water from the Yamuna, from the point at Wazirabad, ITO, and this is our end point. Remember, the toxic froth visuals had appeared from this very place, and hence it will be significant to see that what are the parameters that will be coming in the end result from the water.
The test for dissolved oxygen, which is done on site, indicates the amount of oxygen present in the river water, a vital factor for supporting life of any form in the river. The 3 samples will be analysed under 16 different parameters to check whether the Yamuna water meets basic standards for public use. Key markers include pH level, total alkalinity, total hardness and iron levels. Additionally, a high presence of coliform bacteria or E. coli would be a clear red flag. A day later, we got the test reports. And there's bad news for all 3 locations, as the water samples have failed on all the standard parameters. Broadly, the Yamuna water is totally unfit for drinking or bathing at all 3 places. Dissolved oxygen, which is a marker of healthy water, is critical at all 3 locations. DO should be equal to or more than 5, and it's less than 5 at all 3 locations. The WHO says for river water, the total bacterial count should be less than 100 CFU. The total bacterial count is extremely high in Yamuna, which indicates that the water is polluted. Ammoniacal nitrogen. If this is above 1, it causes acidity and is harmful for river fauna. Phosphate. High phosphate concentration causes frothing, an indicator of polluted water. E. coli and streptococci. The presence of these bacteria are an indicator of untreated sewage in the river. High bacterial count is harmful and can cause gastrointestinal diseases.
Actually, if we see as far as the rituals are concerned for this Chhat Puja or others, so frankly speaking, we can say that this water is not fit for the drinking or for bathing purpose. But because the rituals are there, they are taking dips and all, and it definitely will affect their health also.
It can have lot of side effect. It can be short-term side effect. Like I've jumped into Yamuna, I've gone from Chhat Puja, I've contaminated myself. It can lead to lot of irritation in the eyes. It can lead to lot of contact dermatitis, lot of rashes, lots of allergies of the skin, and sometimes it can lead to fungal infection.
The lifeline of Delhi, now slowly dying and becoming a threat to its citizens. With video journalist Nasir, Shreya Chatterjee and Sushant Mehra for India Today.
All right, viewers, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of news. It's goodbye. We're right in front of the Samvidhan Chowk or the Constitution Chowk in Nagpur. We leave it at that, but we do leave you with the goodbye speech by retiring Chief Justice of India, Chief Justice Chandrachud, where he reflected on his journey so far.
When you become a judge, the first thing that you come face to face with are your own fears, because as lawyers, we can decide what cases to accept and what cases not to accept. Of course, occasionally judges can recuse, but you can't recuse every evening. As a lawyer can say that, well, I'm busy in a part heard before another bench. You have to take up everything which is dished out into your daily work under the roster prepared by the Chief Justice. And I was confronted with my own fears because I was predominantly a public lawyer, a public law lawyer. And then suddenly I was catapulted into a situation where my first sitting after 11 years as a judge on the division bench was to head the tax bench. I'd done a little bit of tax work when I was Additional Solicitor General of India between 1998 and 2000. But there I was trying to confront my own fears. How am I going to handle a tax bench, learning how to head a division bench for the first time? Or to head the commercial court, we didn't have commercial courts, but these were what we call the motions court. I had no clue about how to deal with commercial work. But that's when you learn to be humble, because you learn the limits of your own knowledge as a judge and how vast knowledge is, and you realize the importance of the bar in educating you.
जाओगी कैसे?
हेलो, मैं आ रहा हूँ। भगा कर ले जाऊंगा।
सिक्योरिटी! भाग गए, पकड़ो उनको! हेलो!
बोला था ना, भगा कर ले जाऊंगा।
एक हिंट तो देते?
हिंट?
बड़े आराम से।
एक दोस्त है जिससे बात किए बिना हम रह नहीं सकते। बातें घंटों की हों या कुछ सेकंड्स की। ये दोस्त हमेशा हमारी बात सुनता है, क्योंकि हमारा सबसे अच्छा दोस्त भगवान ही तो है। मंगलदीप, दिल से करो बात भगवान के साथ।
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट कार्डमम सीड्स, a premium product from Dilbag Group.
हो जा रंगीला रे with Motorola's incredible range of smartphones.
Hello, Moto. Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
Hi, I am AI anchor Sana, bringing the top headlines for you, presented by Motorola. PM Modi attacks opposition in Nasik, says Mahavikas Aghadi is weakening the country. Encounter breaks out between Naxals and security forces in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district. Several Naxalites killed. Akhilesh Yadav targets BJP, says BJP is losing all 9 seats in UP by-elections.
Maharashtra Masa with Rajdeep Sardesai. Me Rajdeep Sardesai, yetoy. I am coming.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Warm welcome, you're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhry. We roll live from Nagpur in just about 24 hours. The Prime Minister is going to be right here holding a massive rally. Well, he started his Blitzkrieg rallies in all, with what we've been given to understand. The Prime Minister will hold 9 rallies across the state of Maharashtra. You join us live in front of the Samvidhan Chowk, the Constitution Chowk in Nagpur. Nagpur, the nerve center of the Vidarbha region, and it's not lost on anyone the political relevance where the Vidarbha region is concerned, viewers. 62 of the 288 seats. Of the 76 one-on-one fights, direct battles between the BJP and the Congress, viewers, 26 of them, rather 36 of them are played out right here in the Vidarbha region. They're fresh off the American election, and it's quite safe to say that if there is a swing region in the state of Maharashtra, it is Vidarbha. The Prime Minister today launching an attack on one of his rallies on the Congress, as well as asking for Hindu unity and not get divided on the basis of caste.
आजादी के बाद महात्मा गांधी कांग्रेस को खत्म करना चाहते थे। उन्होंने कहा था अब आजादी मिल गई, कांग्रेस को बिखेर दो। उन्हें कांग्रेस को लगने वाली बीमारी का अंदाजा था।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi enters state of war Maharashtra, launching stinging attack on the Gandhis. Modi hit the battleground running and slammed the Congress for orchestrating divide between castes.
हमारे बाबा साहब आम्बेडकर ने बहुत कोशिश की थी कि शोषितों वंचितों को आरक्षण मिले, लेकिन नेहरू जी अड़े हुए थे कि किसी भी कीमत पर दलितों, पिछड़ों, आदिवासियों को आरक्षण नहीं दिया जाएगा।
Modi also accused the Grand Old Party of playing a dangerous game of pitting one caste against another for political gains.
एक जाति को दूसरी जाति से लड़ाने का खतरनाक खेल खेला जा रहा है, और ये खेल इसलिए खेला जा रहा है क्योंकि कांग्रेस कभी दलितों, पिछड़ों, आदिवासियों को आगे बढ़ते नहीं देख सकती।
Modi accused the Gandhi family of blocking OBC reservation during Rajiv Gandhi's rule. Rahul Gandhi hit back at the BJP, claiming it was the BJP that divides people on caste lines.
अपोलो अस्पताल ये सब जो है खुल रहे हैं, मुझे बता दो इसको इनमें से कौन सा है जिसका मालिक आदिवासी है, जिसका मालिक पिछड़े वर्ग का है, जिसका मालिक दलित है? आपको एक नहीं मिलेगा, पूरे देश में ढूंढ लो, एक नहीं मिलेगा। यह बात मैंने उठाई पार्लियामेंट में और कहते हैं राहुल गांधी देश को बांट रहा है।
Prime Minister Modi also tore into the Congress for distributing blank constitution copies to its leaders at an event in Maharashtra, calling it a disrespect to the constitution.
यही कांग्रेस, उनका गठबंधन यहां महाराष्ट्र में आकर संविधान की झूठी किताब लहराता है, कोरे कागज वाली।
The Congress clarified that the blank book was a notepad that looked like a copy of the Constitution.
देखिए, राहुल गांधी ने वही बात कही है जो देश का संविधान कहता है। इक्वालिटी की बात है, सबको मौके बराबर मिलने चाहिए।
The BJP had suffered heavy losses in the Lok Sabha elections after the Congress accused it of planning to scrap reservation. Since then, the party has been trying to recover lost ground among Dalits. Rahul Gandhi's remark in the US that his party will think of ending reservation after inequality ends in society has been used by the BJP to corner the Congress MP in the assembly polls.
We're going to apply a series of policies to correct it, reservation being one of them.
Right.
We've also said that we're going to, or somebody misquoted me yesterday saying that I'm against reservations. I've been saying again and again and again, we're going to increase reservations beyond 50%, and I'm not against reservations.
Top leaders campaigning for the BJP in Maharashtra, led by Prime Minister Modi, are making a concerted effort to consolidate Hindu vote in favor of the ruling Mahayuti. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so that is the battleground state of Maharashtra. Multiple narratives. You have the Prime Minister who says, "Ek raho, safe raho," attacking the Congress of looking at dividing the country, or rather at least where Maharashtra is concerned, the electorate on the basis of caste. Something, viewers, that had happened during Lok Sabha 2024. On the other hand, charges against the Congress of distributing blank copies of the Constitution. In all of this, it's rather ironic. I'm standing in front of the Constitution Chowk in Nagpur. The Prime Minister is supposed to be here on a rally in the next 24 hours. But let's cut across and get in our political panelists this evening. Joining me, Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party; Mahima Singh, National Spokesperson, Congress; Ashutosh, Political Analyst; and we also have with us Shantanu Gupta, Political Analyst. Sanju Verma, एक रहेंगे, सेफ रहेंगे, a politer version of saying बटोगे तो कटोगे.
You know, Preeti, I'm not going to be nuanced. Though subtlety is certainly not one of my virtues in any case. Let's be very clear. United we stand, divided we fall. This slogan was raised in the Congress session way back in 1916 by their very senior Congress leader A.C. Majumdar. You know, from Winston Churchill to Abraham Lincoln to Franklin Roosevelt, sabhi ne ye kaha hai, ek rahoge to safe rahoge, batoge to katoge, but obviously they've said it not in Shuddha Hindi, but in Queen's English. जब हम कहते हैं यूनाइटेड वी स्टैंड डिवाइडेड वी फॉल, लोग तालियां बजाते हैं, वाह क्या बोला है. उसी को शुद्ध हिंदी में उसका रूपांतरण करके कहा जाए, बटोगे तो कटोगे, the entire ecosystem, their political pundits, they are rattled to the core. I don't understand this rabid hypocrisy, but be that as it may, I think the elections in Maharashtra are, you know, very, very important because it became from Bombay presidency to the state of Maharashtra in 1960. Now it's been 64 years since Maharashtra has been in existence as we know it. And for the longest time, Preeti, barring say an Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis, and Uddhav Thackeray, a Manohar Joshi, by and large in the last 6.5 odd decades, the Congress has ruled Maharashtra. And my limited point is this. You know, Rahul Gandhi keeps saying, oh, we want to stand with the Marathas, want to stand with the poor, the vulnerable. आप लोगों ने 6.5 decades के लिए, you know, 6.5 दशकों के लिए किया क्या? Be it the Vadhavan port, the Congress went against it. Be it the Mumbai Metro Phase 3 expansion, the Congress was against it. Be it the Atal Setu, they were against it. The Versova Andheri Link Road, they were against it. Be it renovation of the Solapur Airport, they were against it. Be it the expansion of the Nagpur Airport, the Congress was against it. Be it rejuvenating the Shirdi Airport, the Congress was against it. So my limited point is this. Mumbai is the financial capital of India. And if you are against every single infrastructure project, right from the Mumbai-Nagpur Samruddhi Expressway to the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link project, to the Navi Mumbai Airport, why on earth should the people of Maharashtra give you their mandate? That is the limited point. And you keep saying, oh, BJP is engaging in freebies by engaging with the women of Maharashtra, giving them Ladki Bahin Yojana. Bhai, kyun Ladki Bahin Yojana na de? We want to empower the women of Maharashtra. If we are giving them 1,500 rupees a month,
and right now, the charge, Sanju Verma, is not about just freebies, it's about making communal pitches. But let me bring in Mahima Singh from the Congress on that question. Mahima Singh, the Bharatiya Janata Party says this is a call for unity. Why misconstrue and call it communal or divisive?
Jai Hind. This call for unity bodes the same toxicity that Sardar Patel pointed towards, Preeti, when he banned the RSS and called it as the forces of hatred, the toxic forces of hatred. In fact, when I was hearing your story and when the Prime Minister talks about Mahatma Gandhi's views about Congress, I wish to remind the nation today through your show that Mahatma Gandhi indeed said that if he could ever have a successor, it would be Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, coming to the BJP's problem with caste census, the BJP's problem with statistics, in fact, we would like to know. The BJP spokesperson has actually, beaten around the bush enough to answer your question, but she has not talked about what is their problem with the statistics. Why don't they want to count how many OBCs, SCs, STs do we have when actually so many government schemes and policies are centered around the very statistics that would be found out by the caste census, let alone caste census, Preeti. It's been
BJP
over
says
14
that the decks
years.
are being cleared for a caste census.
You see, it's been 14 years, Preeti. In 14 years, even Prabhu Shri Ram came home. In 14 years, BJP has not been able to conduct a census, let alone a caste census. We would like to remind this nation it was the BJP's, it was the RSS second Sarsangh Chalak, Shri Golwalkar, who actually stood against the counting of SCs, STs. He in fact, was against the recognition of SCs, STs, citing jealousy and conflict.
Okay. Shantanu Gupta, look at the narrative. Many would suggest by constantly harping on batoge, katoge, a milder way of saying ek hai to safe hai, and then attacking the Congress on Samvidhan, Constitution. The BJP is trying very hard to pull away on what was the electoral damage by the narrative which the Congress succeeded in at least, making sure that it reaches down to the grassroots level where at least Maharashtra was concerned. Is this all par for the course? It's politics. They need to win this election.
Preeti, I think since independence or even before, there are two types of calls in India. One call is divide and rule, right? British followed with that with that call and ruled India. Jawaharlal Nehru co-opted that call. Indira Gandhi co-opted that call. Rajiv Gandhi co-opted that call, right? We all know on record, Nehru was anti-reservation. Rajiv Gandhi never used the Mandal report, right? And Rahul Gandhi gave a new lexicon to it. Jaat batao. Preeti, aap patarkar ho, jaat batao. Tum apni jaat batao, right? Then Akhilesh and Rahul Gandhi gave a jaat batao lexicon to it, right? Counter to that divide and rule, there was a come together call, right? From Tilak to Savarkar to Hitgawar, everyone say, oh, come together. Yogi Adityanath, Narendra Modi have given a new lexicon to that call. So I think that two calls coming from last divide and rule is one call. Congress is following that, and that's their formula. See why they are so rattled by just one nara, because this is exactly against their formula. Muslims ko appease karo, koi usme caste nahi hai usme. Shia hai, Sunni hai, Ahmadiyya, I don't care, right? Muslims are together, make them scared about Hindus, take their vote en bloc, and Hindus ko never let them remain Hindu. Unko bolo tum Brahman ho, tum Kshatriya ho, tum Alana ho, tum Phalana ho, right? This is the basic formula of Congress which they inculcated and taught Samajwadi Party, TMC, everyone, right? The basic formula is attacked, and that's why they're so rattled. So I think these are the competition between two formulas, divide and rule formula and united we stand formula. I think that's how I look at it.
All right. Shantanu, many would also say that that's also the basic formula of Hinduism, because we've been a country and, our religion has been divided on the basis of caste. It goes all the way back to our Vedas. But, away from that,
there is no no. You can't misquote. Preeti, you want to correct your knowledge.
Yeah, go ahead,
Vedas
sir.
never divide. Vedas,
make your point.
That's a classification.
Make your point.
No. So see, ancient India never
I'm not saying they divided. But the fact was, it was...
It's a classification.
No, I'm not saying, I think you're getting me wrong. I'm not saying that, yes. I'm saying, but the classification existed.
There was a classification. Classification did not have a hierarchy.
Fair point. But there was a classification. There wasn't.
Classification without any hierarchy.
I understand. And as a society, we've succeeded in dividing Hindus. Now, you can blame it on politics, you can blame it on our society, you can blame it on how things have panned out. But Ashutosh, I want to bring you into this. Allow me to bring in Ashutosh. Sir, allow me to bring in Ashutosh. Ashutosh, I want to bring you into this conversation. The fact is, many would suggest this scares the Congress, because this Congress understood that breaking, especially in the times of Maharashtra elections, caste could be key. Many say this election is crop, which is the farmers, cash, which is the freebies, and of course caste. And if it comes down to that, then the Congress hopes that the division is maintained like it was in 2024. It doesn't suit the Congress. कि एक है तो सेफ है. So attack the BJP, call it divisive.
See, Preeti, I think the biggest joke in this country is that the politicians don't believe into the caste structure. This is the biggest joke. No constituency, no candidate is put up without considering the caste equation in that particular constituency. Unfortunately or fortunately, no political party want to accept this. The fact of the life is that even the casteism is the way of our life too. We can't even think about any act in our life without considering the caste equation. Even the marriages. And you look at pick up any newspaper in the morning, and you realize that how entrenched this caste system is there. That today the problem with the BJP is that the Hindus are not united, and that is why this Hindu unity project started by H. Gewar, realizing the fact that the Hindus are not united, and that's why they were attacked by the foreigners. So why BJP is worried today? Why the BJP is giving call for the batenge to katenge? Because today BJP is not worried about Muslims, not worried about the Christians. BJP is worried about Dalits and the Pichhada. And Dalit and the OBC, they have deserted BJP in UP and in Maharashtra in 2024 election. That is why the BJP got only 33 seats in UP and only 9 seats contesting 28 in Maharashtra. So they know that if the same pattern continues in the assembly elections, that is the Pichhada and Dalit, OBC and the Dalit, if they don't vote for the BJP, and the most probably they will also repeat what they did in parliamentary elections. So they have given a call that the batenge to katenge. This is about 80-20. So the fact is very clear. BJP knows that Hindus, and if BJP really wants to talk about equality, about unity among Hindus, then the BJP has to openly come out condemning the caste structure. As long as the BJP cannot condemn caste structure, as long as the BJP cannot condemn the caste hierarchy, which Baba Saheb Ambedkar has said, that biggest curse of Hinduism is this caste structure.
Okay.
We have to condemn it. They don't want to condemn it, so they have given the call.
Okay, I want to bring in Sanju Verma back into this conversation, and I'll take one comment each from all of you. Try and limit yourself to 2 minutes, because I think that's a fair call. Sanju Verma, to pull you back in. Many would suggest, I'm in Vidhan, Sanju Verma. You know Maharashtra, and let me give it to you, better than most people. You are from Maharashtra. 2019, en masse Vidhar, which was clearly at one point of time a Congress bastion, turns towards the BJP. 2024 elections shocked the Bharatiya Janata Party, especially in this region as well. Because the Telis, the Kumbis, the OBC here, the Dalits decided to vote, many think, on the basis of caste, which doesn't suit you. Therefore, the charge that even Ashutosh brought up, that you want to correct that, go back to the formula of 2019.
Preeti, let me be very clear. Maharashtra is there for the BJP for the taking. And I will tell you why. Forget about the development projects. The moot point is this. As Shantanu very rightly said, what has been the Congress's politics? Rahul Gandhi said, "Hum jati janganna karenge. We will do a caste census." The Congress did a caste census way back in 2011. They were in power till 2014 for 3 good years. Why did the Congress not make the caste census findings public? The Congress conducted a caste census in Karnataka at a cost of 600 crores. They were in power in Karnataka from 2013 to 2018. They have been in power in Karnataka now since 2023 for more than a year. अभी तक जो कर्नाटका की caste census की findings थी, उसे public क्यों नहीं किया? Now let me expose Rahul Gandhi. This is the same Rahul Gandhi who says that the BJP is playing communal politics. He went to the University of Texas in September 2024, and what does he say? He says India is not a nation, but an entity that is at linguistic war with itself. Then this man, chalta firta jhoot ka putla, he goes to Virginia in September 2024 and he says, India is a place where Sikhs are not allowed to wear a turban, they are not allowed to wear a kada, they are not allowed to visit Gurudwara, and this is the case with not just Sikhs, but every other religion. So first, my limited point is, यदि कोई polarizing, communal, divisive politics खेल रहा है, सिर्फ भारत के अंदर नहीं, but even on foreign soil, that is Rahul Gandhi. And my last point, Preeti, to Ashutosh. Ashutosh sits here, gives bhashan on everything under the sun, masquerading as a political analyst. Tell me, Ashutosh, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation में Priyanka Vadra is a member. Is she an OBC, Dalit or Adivasi? Sonia Gandhi is a member. Is she a Dalit or Adivasi?
Okay.
Rahul Gandhi is a member. Is he a Dalit or a Pichhada? Ashok Ganguly is a member. Is he a Dalit or a Pichhada or Adivasi?
Okay.
Suman Dubey is a member. Is he a Dalit or an
All right.
Adivasi
Okay.
or
This is
Pichhada?
a question, I think.
Foundation ki baat karo.
Sanju Verma. Okay. 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 I think this is also a question for Mahima Singh because she's representing Congress here. Okay. Okay. Can I bring in Mahima Singh? Mahima Singh, the charge is also very clear that yes, you've shifted your stand where reservation is concerned, and you've accepted that as well, that you've shifted your stand, and now this is what your stand is. But having said that, many think it's very fickle, Mahima, because look at the copies of the Constitution that were distributed in a Sabha in Maharashtra, which is election bound, because if Rahul Gandhi has decided that the mascot for Rahul Gandhi and the Congress is going to be a constitution copy, then at least make sure that it is a constitutional copy and not just a blank book with the cover of the constitution.
So, Preeti, when the BJP spokesperson says the words "jhoot ki dukaan," even for an innocent child watching your show, it becomes amply clear how clearly she's talking about herself. Now, moving on to, answering your question, I'll give you a wider perspective. You would remember the very contradictory tweet by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who is at his, expert job at, of hate mongering, even in the state of Jharkhand, where he said, "Sabarno ki seva hi Dalit dharm hai." So, and then he had to desperately, why can't she have some discipline? Why can't she have some discipline?
Let's go one by one. Ma'am, let's go one by one.
So
Can I just get Mahima, 30 seconds you have.
So desperate.
Mahima, make your point.
So desperate. Can she be?
So 1 second. Can I just get Mahima Singh? Make your point in 30 seconds, Mahima Singh. Make your point, madam, quickly.
I'll tell you. Why does BJP fear statistics, Preeti? Because
you are not answering the question I asked you. Why were blank copies of the Constitution distributed?
You see, I am not aware of what exactly happened there, so I will not indulge in that, Preeti, because that might be an assumption. But what is a matter of fact, let me tell you, in 1970s and 80s, BJP, RSS and ABVP all in unanimity opposed reservations in the state of Bihar and Gujarat. What is a matter of fact is there are two books. Everybody who is listening to the BJP's fake narrative today
from either side.
should read. Just a minute, Preeti, allow me to finish. Give me 5 more seconds. 2 books I am recommending for your viewers. One is Sellers of the Inferno, Confessions of a Pracharak by Sudhish Mini, and the other is Main Ek Kar Sevak Tha, I Could Not Be a Hindu by Bhavar Meghvanshi. Both Kar Sevaks, both RSS.
All right, okay. On that recommendation, I want to bring in Shantanu Gupta into this conversation. Shantanu Gupta, politically speaking, do you see that this is astute political play by the Bharatiya Janata Party, because you're learning from what went down in 2024? You know the Dalit vote hurt you. You're already, where the OBC vote is concerned, you're hoping to consolidate that. You're already publicly saying you're clearing the decks for a caste census. So the BJP, do you think right now, in terms of language, is the sharpest it can use where the Maharashtra poll arena is concerned?
I think this has been their politics, their lexicon, their grammar all this while, be it Janasangh or Bharatiya Janata Party. They talked about togetherness. They always played the 3 pitches, like Vikaswad, Rashtravad or Hinduvad, right? So they're playing again, maybe they got a new jargon. I think we are getting extra titillated by, okay, there's a new jargon now in the town. But they always spoke the same language, right? See, someone can see a classification in caste and someone see a fault line in caste. Congress sees a fault line in caste, isko tod ke main election jeet sakta hu. And someone sees, okay, this is a classification. If it's useful for the society, use it. Till some point, it was useful for the society. And then now it's not useful. Hindu Sudharaks came and they talked about it, right? So I think, Congress should stop seeing fault lines, which is let only West do it. Let's not internal people who are living in the country use caste as a fault line.
Okay. But, the fact is, Shantanu, good for the goose, good for the gander. You're completely bang on that the Congress has done it, not just trying to use caste, but also trying to use the religious divide. And on the other hand, so has the BJP. Elections haven't been won in the state of Haryana and Rajasthan without caste polarization for the Bharatiya Janata Party. It cuts both ways. But Ashutosh, to get you in very quickly, the Congress, Ashutosh, do you think is still hopping on something which was exhausted? The Samvidhan Khatre Mein Hai, call, where the Dalits are concerned. The BJP seems to at least move on and trying to, get in a different poll narrative, while the Congress sticking to what worked for it in 24. Do you think it's going to work this time? Unmute yourself, Ashutosh.
Preeti, my suggestion is that you should not take Sanju Verma seriously, as I don't take her seriously, because 7 days back the Delhi High Court has slammed Sanju Verma for reckless comments. So let's be very clear on that. Who indulges into the reckless comments and the lies? That's about the Congress party. I think the BJP has trapped itself by getting this the safe constitution discourse, and I think this is going to harm them as it harmed in the parliamentary elections.
Okay, well, Ashutosh, I have to take everyone seriously who comes as a guest in my show. And as you are, I take you very seriously.
Paid analyst like you, sir.
And similarly with Sanju Verma.
You are a paid analyst.
Seriously.
You are a paid analyst. You are a paid Darbari of Rahul Gandhi.
I'm going to end the show. I'm going to end the show. It's time out. Thank you for watching, and we're going to continue to get you the latest ground reports coming in from Battleground Maharashtra. We're in Nagpur. The Prime Minister holds a rally tomorrow, and with whoever we are speaking to, Vidarbha region is the place to be if you want to track this election, and it's an important one. The stakes are high, returns will be higher. Thank you for joining us.
जाओगी कैसे?
हेलो,
मैं आ रहा हूँ। भगा कर ले जाऊंगा।
सिक्योरिटी, भाग गए, पकड़ो उनको। हेलो,
बोला था ना, भगा कर ले जाऊंगा। एक हिंट तो देते? हिंट? बड़े आराम से।
एक दोस्त है जिससे बात किए बिना हम रह नहीं सकते, बातें घंटों की हों या कुछ सेकंड्स की। ये दोस्त हमेशा हमारी बात सुनता है, क्योंकि हमारा सबसे अच्छा दोस्त भगवान ही तो है। मंगलदीप, दिल से करो बात भगवान के साथ।
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट कार्डमम सीड्स, अ प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट फ्रॉम दिलबाग ग्रुप।
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
ये खेल उनका पुराना हो चुका है। ये खेल महाराष्ट्र में नहीं चलेगा। ये खेल लोकसभा चुनाव में भी नहीं चला। इस राज्य में ना कोई बटेगा ना कटेगा। बटेंगे तो आप लोग। बात ऐसी है कि ये बीजेपी वाले खुद बटे हुए हैं। ये बीजेपी वाले खुद बटे हुए हैं, दूसरों को बांटने की बात करते हैं, खुद बटे हैं। योगी आदित्यनाथ मुंबई आने वाले हैं तो उनके नाम से ये घोषणा लगी है बटेंगे कटेंगे बटेंगे कटेंगे। योगी जी को 4 भाई है, 4 भाई 40 साल में एक साथ नहीं मिले हैं कभी। कौन बटे हैं? योगी अपने माँ बाप को नहीं मिल सकता है कभी जाकर, योगी जी। हाँ, उनके पिताजी का देहांत हो गया, योगी जी वहां नहीं गए। क्या बटने के बाद? अपना परिवार एक नहीं है, आपका परिवार बटा हुआ है सबका। मोदी जी का परिवार बटा हुआ है और आप क्या हमको बटेंगे कटेंगे की बात करते?
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Presented by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, Growing Legacies.
Co-presented by Club Prime, Raho Befikar. Co-presented by एक हिंट तो देते, हिंट बड़े आराम से. Co-powered by The Bold Look of Kohler. Co-powered by मान्यवर, आप कब बन रहे हैं मान्यवर.
Trudeau provokes India again. Canada's free speech hypocrisy exposed. Trudeau censors Jaishankar's remarks. India hits back at Canada, condemns ban.